Hi guys, my name is Chantel. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's here that we advise the youth and the young couples on how maybe we help each other to make these marriages stand and work at the same time. So guys, I had done a video of how you submit to your husband, but we had not finished it. So this is the part 2 of that the previous video. So guys, let's get started. We had done 4 points. So point number 5, guys, is that remember that God is the one who gave you your husband. Okay, so guys, please give your husband that room to lead. Let him lead in your marriage. Let him make decisions. Let him give him the room to lead. Don't always want your decisions to be respected and you don't respect his. So make sure you let your husband lead. Give him that room to lead. And you can read in the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22, guys. So next, guys, let the Holy Spirit lead in your marriage. Guys, it's so hard to make decisions in marriage, I know, but when you involve God and you let the Holy Spirit lead you, guys, this thing will be so easy. It will be so easy. Just let the Holy Spirit lead you. And in the same book, Ephesians chapter 5 verse 22, you can as well read that book of Ephesians. It really talks about marriages and how you can handle your partner, because guys, remember, it's God who made marriage. Okay, it's God who ordained marriage. So guys, this is a godly thing. Okay, so the next, guys, is trust the Lord that he will trust the Lord that he has a good plan for you. Guys, God has good plans for us. In the book of Proverbs chapter 3, it tells us that God has good plans for us. So guys, maybe if what will I say, let's say, for example, maybe money or something is over in your relationship. Maybe you are rich and now you are poor, or there is just a challenge, maybe financial challenge or any other kind of challenge. You can always tell God, I know you have good plans for me, so God, please help me go through all this for the glory of your name. Okay, guys, remember, I'm not trying to preach. I'm only trying to give guidelines, because marriage and God, that is one thing. It's God who started marriage, so you can't do marriage without God. You can't, as in, it can't happen. It can't happen. So you have to involve God in your marriage, guys. The next point is, guys, use as a woman or as a lady, as a wife, you should use polite words towards your husband. Don't use harsh words, guys. Remember that as a woman, you should know that your husband, when he goes outside, guys, when he goes outside to work, to hustle, when he comes back, as a wife, you should be the one helping him to remove the thorns. Guys, these men, when they go outside, when they come in, they really need a lot of support. You don't know what that man has been through. You don't know what he was doing. You don't know whether he has gotten what he wanted or he failed. Guys, as a wife or as a girlfriend, as a fiancé, you should be the one helping your husband to remove the thorns. The thorns that he was kept outside when he was hustling. It's you, as a wife, who should help him remove the thorns. You should wipe his wounds. Guys, remember, when these husbands go outside, it's war. I'm telling you, outside there is war. There is a lot of competition. He's not the only one who is hustling. So many people are hustling. So he will have a lot of war outside. So make sure when he comes in, please make him feel at home. Make him feel that this is the best place to have rest. Okay? As a wife, please, just the next thing you can do is, what will I say? As in, make sure your husband or your boyfriend feels good when he's at home. Because, guys, cheating comes in here. When he comes home and you're just making noise, you're just you use harsh words on him, I'm telling you, he will go and find a place where he's kept like a baby, where he is held like an egg. You know. Oh my God. Tell God to give you that. Even if he did something wrong in the morning, when he comes back, forget about it. Just forget about it. Tell God, help me forget about this. Maybe you can talk about it when he's okay, when he has relaxed. Yeah, something like that. Guys, another thing, make sure your husband is the decision maker in your marriage. Okay, should be the decision maker in a marriage. He's the one to make the last decision. Maybe yes, you can contribute, yes, but he's the one who will make what we call the last decision. He's the one now who will say it will be like this and it will be like that. Guys, respect your husband's decisions. Okay, make sure you respect his decision. When he say do this, make sure you do it. When he say I don't want this, it is like that. Just respect his decision, because he is the head of the family. And in the book of Titus chapter 2 verse 4, you will see that a man is the head, so he's the one who will make decision. Guys, even when you look at the head itself, it's the one with eyes, it's the one with ears, it's the one with the mouth. You as a wife, you are just the neck. I mean, so the husband as the head is the one who can see, is the one who can listen, talk about, he's the one who can, I mean, the head contains a lot of stuff. Even the brain is in the head, and the husband is the head of the family. So make sure you give him that space and respect his decisions in that marriage. And I'm sure you will let me know. You will tell me how your husband has maybe has improved according to maybe those points that we are giving. Maybe you can try them. You can try them out. If you have a challenge in your marriage, you can try all this, and I'm telling you, you'll be the best. I'm telling you, it will work. 100% it will work. Okay, guys, next is make sure you pray for your husband. Make sure you pray for your husband. In the book of Ephesians chapter 1 verse 16, yes, it talks about how you can talk to your husband, how you can pray for your husband. Guys, make sure as a woman, make sure God is in control of your marriage. Make sure God is leading your husband. Please, just send the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, just be with my husband. Wherever he is, be with my husband. Wherever he is, God protect him. God guide him. Let him do the right thing. Let him not do the wrong thing. I'm telling you, prayer works. Prayer works. Because even in the Bible itself, God says, when you ask, I will give you. So when you ask God to protect your husband, to lead your husband, to help him in decision making, I'm telling you guys, you will never be disappointed about prayer. You can never be disappointed about prayer. Another thing, guys, is make sure as a wife or as a girlfriend, as a fiancé, make sure you pray with your husband. Okay? Make sure you pray with him. Don't pray alone. Okay, you can pray alone when he's not there, but when he's there, make sure you pray with him. Make sure you hold his hands and pray together as a family. You can also get that in the book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 22. Pray with your husband. Prayer, guys, in a marriage, it really works. Make him your prayer partner. Okay? Make him your friend. Make him your prayer partner. Make him, as in, just pray for him. Pray with him. At least he can respect you out of that. You get? Another thing, guys, is never undermine your husband's authority. As a lady of the house, make sure that whatever you're doing, your husband is aware of it. Don't go behind his back. Especially when you're going behind his back and doing something that you will know that it will upset him. That will be so wrong. It will be so wrong. You are not respecting him as the head of the family. So make sure that as a woman or as a lady, make sure that your husband knows whatever you are doing. Even when you go out with your friends, you are going to visit your friends, make sure you tell him. The moment you get out of the house and he's not here, make sure you call him and tell him, I've gone somewhere to do this and this and this. Okay? He will also feel that, okay, you respect me, and he will love you. I'm sure. I'm 100% sure. Next thing, guys, when your husband wants to talk, please listen to him. And when he doesn't want to talk, maybe he's tired, accept that. Okay? Don't force him. Don't force him, because when you force him, when you insist, I'm sure a quarrel will emerge from that point. So give him like, when he wants to talk, just listen to him. When he tells you, we can't talk about it right now, let's talk about it maybe some other time, respect that. You can read the book of Corinthians, 1 Corinthians chapter 7. You will see. You should respect that, okay? Guys, next is humble yourself. I know this is hard. It's hard, like, to humble yourself. But when you pray and you tell the Holy Spirit to guide you, I'm so sure you will be humbled before your husband. Humble before him. He's the head of the house, guys. And men don't like a wife or a girlfriend who seem like they want to be at the same range with the husband. No, always be down, okay? Always humble, and I'm sure things will be all right. Is that okay? Yeah. So the next is respect him, guys. As the head of the family, make sure you respect that man. See the way you respect your father, respect that man the same way you respect your father. Respect him, because he's your provider. He's there for you. He loves you, guys. Why don't you respect him? As a woman, why don't you respect your husband? Please respect your husband. And another thing, guys, make sure you're free to your husband. You give yourself freely to your husband, be it physically, intimate. Make sure you give yourself freely to your husband. Honor him. It's honor. When you give yourself freely to him, it's honor. Okay? It's honor. So make sure you give yourself freely to your husband, physically and intimate. Even intimate. Make sure you give yourself freely to your husband. And the last point, but not least, make sure as a woman, as a lady of the house, whatever your husband tells you to take care of, make sure you do it. Because that is working in oneness, working together, okay? Make sure when he tells you, I want you to do this and this, make sure you do that. I want you to wash this and this and this, make sure you do that. Even if maybe he tells you, do this and you don't like it, just do it. And when he comes back, or when you are done, talk to him about it. You told me to do this and this and I didn't like it. Just do it, even if it's wrong, do it, and then after, you can talk to him. Guys, the person who was talking to me, I had another mentor who was talking to me about marriage. He used to tell me that his wife, even when he tells her, do the wrong thing, to do something that is wrong, she will do it, and then will talk to the husband after. You see, guys, that is respect. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. I hope these points and the tips, they help you. Please try and do them practically in your marriage or in your relationship, and let me know if they help you, because I'm sure they will help you. So guys, please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Comment, share, and like. Please subscribe, share, and comment. See you in the next video. Bye.